Today we were talking about financial advisors as coaches. Financial advising is one of those strange professions where if we're really doing our job, we're actually working ourselves out of a job. Because if we're educating our clients effectively, it makes sense that at some point in time they're not going to need us, especially in the role that we may have had when they first came in as clients. Now, that doesn't mean they're not going to engage with us. It just means that their need changes over time and we move from a maybe beginning financial advising role to more of a coaching role that you would have, for example, with a professional or somebody who's really proficient in their particular field or craft. Everyone who knows me knows that I'm an avid golfer. I love to watch the game. I love to play the game. My kids used to joke all the time that I'd fall asleep on a Sunday watching the NFL, but I wouldn't fall asleep if I was watching golf, which I know is extremely weird, but true at the same time. And the reason is because when I'm watching golf, I'm trying to educate myself. Over time, because of that, I've collected a number of antique golf clubs, and this one here is my favorite. This right here is a wood shaft, leathered handled 3-iron. And what I love about it most is that it came from my dad, so I'm really thankful that he gave it to me. But it also is really cool because if you'll notice stamped on the back there, you have this incredible posting of D. Anderson and Sons, St. Andrews stamped on the back. Now the joke about these old 3-irons is that even God couldn't hit one, and so nobody should play one. So I bring this up because I want you to try to imagine what it would be like if Tiger Woods' coach came to him and said, holding this club in his hand and said, "Hey Tiger, I really think you should play with this today. It was good enough in the past, and so why not give it a try? It's probably just as good now as it was back then." Well, most of us understand that would probably not be really good advice. Technology has dramatically changed golfing and dramatically changed golf clubs. My guess is that Tiger at some point in time would probably fire that coach. And he would end up saying to that coach, you know, just because it worked in the past doesn't mean it's going to work today. So here's my question. Why is it, therefore, that so many people, so many advisors, treat their clients in the same way? They treat their clients as if what worked in the past, whatever models worked in the past, whatever ratio of stocks and bonds worked in the past, it should work today. You know, as we age, it becomes more and more important to think through not just our growth objectives, but our risk tolerance, and to make sure that we're investing in such a way that it's really consistent with our ability to take on risk. Now, your advisor hopefully is educating you, but as you get more proficient in financial matters, that role hopefully will change to becoming a coaching role. And not just a coaching role about what investments you should invest in, but a coaching role with regards to behavior, particularly mental and emotional behavior, which is likely what Tiger's coach is trying to do with him, noticing those minute changes in his game and helping him think through the mental and emotional aspects of becoming a winner. I believe financial advising should be in the same way. And so as you think through your own financial future, one of the things you can think about is my advisor moving towards a coaching role with me to help me understand the transition into Social Security, into retirement income planning? Are my assets and investments lined up with my risk tolerance? And are they consistent with my knowledge base? If your advisor's not working with you like that, then may I highly recommend that you consider making a change or at least asking them to help you in a different way. Hey, if you like this video, I hope you'll share it or like it. And if you have any questions or comments, I'd love to hear from you. My information's on the screen here. Feel free to reach out to me, and I look forward to talking with you next week.